Your broker history is not a trading journal. It is a receipt printer. It tells you what filled after the damage already happened. It does not tell you if the setup was worth taking, if one market is carrying the month, if your losses are getting bigger, or if the same mistake keeps wearing a new outfit. So this is the sharper way to review. I start on the Vantage Trading Dashboard because I want the headline first, the month, the account curve, the P&L cards, and the day-by-day result. And before I go deeper, I do one quick capital check. This is the only money page I am touching in this video. The money dashboard shows the rest of the cash picture: accounts, bills, debt, and timing. I do not want a trading review living in a fantasy world where rent, cards, and subscriptions do not exist. That is it. Back to trading. The point of the review is simple. Stop admiring the final number and find out how it was made. The dashboard is the lie detector. A green month can still be sloppy. A red day can still be valid. A big total can hide one lucky save. So I use this page to ask better questions before I start judging anything. The result cards tell me what happened. The calendar tells me when it happened. The account panels tell me where it happened. And the charts below tell me whether the result was smooth, concentrated, or held together with duct tape. The share card is useful too, but not because I need a trophy. It is useful because the data is already structured enough to become a clean snapshot. If I send it to a coach, post it, or save it for review, I am not rebuilding the story in another app. But the dashboard is still only the headline. If the headline looks good, I need proof. If the headline looks bad, I need the leak. That is why I go to the trade log. This is where the review stops being a vibe. Rows are harder to lie to: symbol, side, quantity, account, open time, close time, fees, results, setup. This is the part your memory conveniently edits after a rough session. If one trade saved the week, I want to see it. If 5 tiny cuts slowly bled the account, I want to see that too. If the same session keeps producing garbage, the rows will say it before my ego does. Then I open one trade. Now the receipt has a chart, entry, exit, duration, pricing, fees, and context. This is where a green trade can still get questioned and a red trade can still be respected. The goal is not to worship green and shame red. The goal is to decide whether the trade matched the plan. Now I go to statistics because the numbers need to be interrogated. Win rate is the number everyone loves because it feels simple, but simple can be dangerous. I want expectancy, profit factor, average win, average loss, drawdown, and symbol split in the same room. If NQ is paying and ES is draining, I do not want one blended number hiding that. If the average loss is expanding while the win rate still looks fine, that is not fine. That is a warning light. Then Edge Map adds timing. Some trades only look smart because they happened in the right window. Some sessions look harmless until you realize they are quietly taxing the entire month. This is where the journal becomes useful as a business tool, not more charts for decoration, charts that force a decision. Data without a rule is just trivia, so the last layer is the journal and playbooks. The journal is where I write the session context while it is still fresh. What changed? What felt different? What did the data say that my mood did not want to hear? Then playbooks turn that into a repeatable rule. Keep this setup active, reduce size here, stop trading that window, separate one strategy from another. Do not pretend everything belongs in the same bucket just because it happened in the same account. That is the difference between logging trades and actually reviewing them. Logging says, here is what happened. Reviewing says, here is what changes next. So if your current trading journal is just broker history, screenshots, and a spreadsheet you only open after a disaster, you are making the hard part harder. Vantage gives the review a place to live: dashboard, receipts, stats, timing, notes, and rules. One quick money check when you need context, then back to the trades. That is the loop. See the result, inspect the receipts, interrogate the numbers, write the rule. If you want the deeper setup videos, subscribe. The next walkthroughs will break down the dashboard, trade detail, and strategy review workflow one piece at a time.